Shun.
What a puny reward. Rations are getting worse too. Hey, you're new. Oh, you're one of these rookies. God Eaters may get better pay, but it's not nearly enough to cover risking your life. Listen, just do it enough not to get killed. Without your life, you're nothing. Oh,
so
man.
he's the same type as us because he has the thingy, though.
Presumably, yeah, because he's got the bracelet.
Yeah.
Mean? Oh, God, we can walk through him? Oh, fuck, I didn't realize that you could just do that. Oh, that's weird. Let's just...
become one.
Let's just... Yeah,
we're like brothers, only closer.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. That's good. That looks
okay.
fine. Yeah, there's nothing broken there.
That's the last thing we needed to create our character.
Okay, so everybody should be the same? Yeah. So now we can talk to What's-Her-Face because we went and saw the doctor. Mm-hmm. So I see you're done with your checkup. Fine, then I'll have you take on a mission right away. Next to you is Hibari Takeda. My mouth is tripping over words today. I'm really sorry if anybody's trying to listen. She runs the God Eater missions information processing. Speak to her in order to receive an order for missions. After that, use the terminal up these stairs to select your loadout.
We kind of did that.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, we already did. She didn't realize. I mean, she didn't notice what we were wearing. You know?
Yeah.
So you're done with your medical checkup. Again, I'm Hibari Takeda, and I oversee missions here.
Takeda.
Am I saying it wrong? What was I saying?
You said Takeda. That
Takeda,
was me.
You're right.
Takeda.
Sorry. Now then, let me explain to you about your mission workflow. First, you receive an order for a mission. Then, based on enemy intelligence, you can change your weapons upstairs at the terminal. Then you launch the mission by giving approval at the den gate over at the far end upstairs. You follow me? I understand. You see what I mean about the Ocarina of Time thing, though?
Yeah.
Understood is the second
sucks.
option, yeah. I may cause you some inconvenience at times, but I do look forward to working with you. Before you set out, go upstairs and head for the den gate at the end of the hall. What does den mean in Japanese again?
I forget. It's part of the word for phone.
Which is den, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know.
But I think in this case it's just a wolf den.
Oh yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, that was my first impression of it. 2
types of missions: story missions that advance the plot, and free missions. You can take up to 8 of the consumable items stun grenade out onto a mission. Surplus grenades will automatically be sent to storage. During multiplayer, which there is, the stun grenade carrying limit per player fluctuates depending on the number of players, so be aware that
stun grenades must be pretty OP if they limit you like that.
Stun grenades are literally just flash grenades, like flash bombs from most hunting games. They stun all the monsters that can see it for a split second.
Okay, that's not really that OP that they need to limit that and only
that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess they thought that people used them too much. There's extra missions, by the way. Missions and extra missions can only be played after advancing the main storyline into a certain difficulty. For details on unlocking conditions, see mission descriptions. I have no idea what is up with these. These are like really advanced missions. I can't help but think that maybe they're just literally here because this is like the port of the port of the port.
Yeah, like these were DLC that's
Yeah,
included.
like these may have been DLC at some point. Oh god, yeah, just ignore these. They're giving us information about those missions that is, like, very specific just to those missions. Mm-hmm. So we're finally going to get in and actually do some fighting. So I'm going to do Tutorial 1. Because I'm a baby, and I want to show you guys what babies do.
That's a different kind of video that's not allowed on YouTube.
You shush. What I mean is I want to show you guys just the tutorial for stuff. I do actually know how to play the game. I just want to show everybody the tutorial. Mm-hmm. After receiving a mission from the operator, prepare yourself at the terminal before pressing whatever, and then you can check the menu to start. Yeah.
All right. I'm excited to see anything other than this room.
So we're finally deploying. It's not much better. I got to be honest. The first room.
Well, it's going to be really. Oh,
yeah, it's this one. So the camera. The camera likes to keep you in the corners, and sometimes in the center if you're moving forward. So you can move camera with the right stick.
Yeah, that really swoops.
Yeah. If you press this button, you can kind of reset the camera to directly behind you.
Okay.
they're just trying to explain this, but it's like, okay, you can run with this button, you can dash with this, and the dash is imperative and it's super useful.
And you told me earlier that there is no roll; it's all dash.
Yeah, well, unless you switch to the gun. The gun has a roll.
Oh, okay.
So jumping is also an option. You can totally do jumping in this game.
Okay,
There's
good.
a dedicated button for jumping.
As opposed to Dark Souls, where it's just mixed in with the dash and the roll.
And if we get up here, we can jump up to a higher one.
So there's going to be some platforming necessary.
Little bits and pieces, yeah. Something that I really like that this game does, though, is you have the dashing and you have the jumping. You can dash in the air.
Nice.
But
it's
only,
an anime.
Only if your weapon is below a certain weight. So the knife that I have, the reason I equipped the knife instead of one of the bigger ones is because the bigger ones don't let you dash in the air. And dashing in the air doesn't seem like it would be super necessary, but it actually is.
Yeah, I imagine that would be super useful.
It's super
Your
useful.
dodging thing.
That and just for movement options. It's the fastest movement option.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one of these.
Oh. Mock-ups, huh?
Yeah, so fake origamis, or origamis. If I hit, by the way, L1, which is the centering camera button, and hold it for a second, it locks on. And then I can strafe the monster instead.
Okay.
And then, that's not
The lock-on icon's kind of huge.
Yeah, it's gigantic. And then you just mash triangle to do damage, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, it's just a tutorial.
Yeah, it's not that big. This is not like a character action game, though. It still plays like a hunting game. Like, it's almost Dark Souls, but not quite. Like, it doesn't have the shoulder attacks or anything like that. But it feels really weird. Now they want me to... Yeah, there's my gun form. This is my roll. When I have the gun out, I can't dash. And I don't know if you noticed, I don't have any kind of, like, a thing on him. Like, there's no lock on in this mode. But
because that would be too easy.
If I lock on, it gives me one of these. And because I've got a sniper... I can shoot him from long distances with it. I make that mistake an awful fucking lot.
Yeah, we'll get used to it.
Yeah. So I can do this, and it's just a gun. It's literally just a sniper rifle. It does pretty good damage. Better damage than the gun does. But it has limited uses.
Okay, his pain voice
Yeah, that's not so good, I've noticed.
Yeah, we didn't know that when we picked the voice.
Yeah, maybe we should have thought about it.
Now, take the lessons I've taught you. Defeat the origami with a combination of tactics.
Okay. It hasn't shown us the shield.
Nope, and I do not believe that it will for a little bit. Yeah, that noise is starting to get annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, we did
I'm gonna
not
have to
expect
live
that.
with that forever.
You can't change that?
I don't know if you can, yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Excellent. That will be all for today's basic training.
So the second training is where you learn the shield?
I believe that is indeed the one where you learn the shield.
What's the green meter?
The green meter is it's what my gun is based on. So if I'm firing with the gun, I lose the green until it falls all the way out. Sniper rifles take more of that as well.
Okay, and then once you're out, you can't use the gun?
Yes. The gun's gone until you build it back up doing combos with the weapon or do a devour. If you do a devour, you build your meter back up.
So it's kind of like a switch axe in Monster Hunter. Not really.
I guess. A lot of people aren't going to understand that, but you're sort of correct.
It's like you hit things and it charges up, and then you can switch into a different mode, but only for a little while.
We earned a gap.
Oh.
Next we'll earn Old Navy.
Oh.
Gap can be spent to learn certain personal abilities for members who will join you in future battles. Got SSS Plus for the rank.
Weird that they go that high, but they still just say S.
I don't know.
You earned a T ranking.
You earned an Amazo ranking.
5 gold stars and a lollipop.
You get a sticker.
Alright, so you're going to do second tutorial?
Yeah, so we're going to do second tutorial now. Unfortunately, she does continue to say the same thing, so if you mash through...
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. If you mash through, it'll totally just, like, yet again repeat her over and over again.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, so... second tutorial, I believe, is going to teach us about its shield use and item use as well.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
If
we
I
haven't
remember
seen
correctly.
items.
Shall we? Make sure you were paying attention in the last session.
Alright, just kill this
Slay the
thing.
enemy.
What's the sparkle?
Be aware they are
that
tougher
is an
than
item.
you're used to.
Okay.
Will require
They're
some
gonna
advanced
explain that in a
tactics.
second.
Okay.
Stay sharp. When there's no hope of avoiding an attack entirely, open your shield to
I'm
absorb
gonna do
the brunt of the
this.
assault.
So this excessively shiny fake monster is kind of cute. A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
They haven't explained that yet. I shouldn't have done that.
Didn't what?
Okay, hold on. So healing is I'm gonna have to bring it up, but it's R3.
Oh.
Yeah. I
have to
think you
click
can
the
bring it up
stick?
with yeah, you do.
Ugh.
So I just healed there though.
I hate clicking the stick.
And it's trying to explain
It does,
healing to
however,
me
take a
still.
while to bandage yourself properly. Using
There we
stun
go.
grenades will buy you some
Yeah,
time
and then we can
space.
toss down a stun grenade or something
Now,
like
I think
that.
I'll have you fight the origami from before one more time.
See?
Let's see how you fare.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get
Your
good
Goddark
angles
has
for this
another
thing.
special
and-
trait that you should make
I
good
wish they
use of.
didn't put like the giant
Yeah, I
fucking
know,
tooltip
right?
on
Like,
top of
that's
everything.
really annoying, and I thought maybe I was just not figuring it out right. Like maybe it just goes away if I press a button, but it doesn't.
Huh.
It just sticks around.
Even to unheard of
Jesus.
levels. Wait for an opening to present
So
itself.
Oh.
this is what they're telling me to do: is hold the devour button to do the devour form.
Oh.
That's fine.
Okay,
I'm
they're
not
making it a
lying.
little more tricky.
Yeah, so it's because the Devour in this system, Devour rebuilds that third bar, the green one. It also has a timing on it, so you have to hold it down to get it to that form. And when you see the big red like circle come off of it, like the that one there,
Yeah.
that means that it's in the mode where you can use it. Devour mode, if you're like that, can totally get you more green. It can also like hurt the monster, and it gives you items off of the monster.
Oh.
In Monster Hunter, there's a thing called carving, which is where you kill a monster and then you carve the corpse.
Okay, so it's carving, but with like the mouth in your symbiote.
Yes, you've got a
Interesting.
weird symbiote sword, and it uses the mouth and the symbiote to do it. It also, if you don't hold the button down, just does normal attacks that you can combo off of.
Okay.
Already slain. You can collect all
And
sorts of
like they're
materials
saying,
from
if
its
you
core.
kill it,
These
you can
materials
also
are
carve it
critical
like
to
this.
advancing our research, as well
As far as I can
enhancements
tell,
to your
you get
Goddark itself.
all of your carves at once.
It said you had simulated items, so
yeah,
they're not going to
but-
give you
but
anything for the tutorial.
As far as I can tell, you get all of your carves at once, as opposed to Monster Hunter, where you have to sit down and carve 3 times off of each
Yeah,
monster.
but
You do it
it's-
once.
They do that in part so that, like, if you're carving in the middle of other things fighting you, it's like a strategic thing.
Yeah. Also, if you
I
see
get it.
sparklies on the ground, you click over them and you pick it up. Mm-hmm. I think those were the only 2.
Do monsters drop sparklies sometimes?
I do not know. I haven't played far enough into the game.
Okay. Because they do in Monster Hunter, like, if you hit
Yes,
them
they do.
right, they'll
If
cry.
you break things, or if you get them low enough, they'll
They'll
totally
like
drop.
drop a tear that you
Yep.
can pick up, or something like that. Alright, now we can go see, like, a real mission.
Yep. So this game is it's pretty good. I do like the control scheme and everything going on here.
So we're Hundera, or Hundi, codename Hundera, whichever.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
we're like a violet-eyed, smooth, vaguely effeminate skull boy.
Who's fighting origami, which I think in Japanese does have a
It's
translation.
something god,
I-
because Gami would be god.
I think it's like dark god
Maybe?
or evil god, because I think Ara is also a piece word for demon, if
Maybe?
I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
And we've earned Gap again, and it just tells us all the Gap stuff again. SSS again. But that's the general gist of like the tutorials, and now we can actually start doing like real, runs at the bosses
Yeah.
and stuff. Because this is a hunting game, the general purpose of a hunting game is not just to go out and, hunt animals or whatever. Like it is kind of, but like the general idea behind a hunting game is that it's more or less just a boss rush with an entire sort of
Yeah,
stage
with
built
occasional
around it.
scrubs that you can fight in the meantime.
Yeah.
They're smaller.
So we're supposed to go and meet a guy named Lindau for when we go and see this.
Okay.
It doesn't trigger until we walk up and deploy though.
Okay.
So now we
it's
get to
not
meet
like you
who
have to-
Lindau
You don't have to
is.
search the base.
No. Lindau shows up once we're ready to go.
Okay.
They wanted to pair us up with a guy because we're a rookie,
Cutsy.
and they wanted to put us
Linda.
in here with him.
Ah,
Doctor said that if
Yeah.
he saw you,
It's
I should tell
Squall.
him he wishes to meet.
he's got the right hair, anyways.
Sounds like you didn't see me then.
And that is all you need to know about Linda.
The name's Lindo Amamiya.
She goes, hey, the boss wants to see you, and he goes, good, you didn't see me.
I
Okay.
never paid much attention to that crap, and neither should you. In game, I want you to be
He
someone
doesn't
I know
like
how to
military. He doesn't like having people be in
Oh,
charge.
it's Jiggle.
Yeah, and
Look at
this
her.
is a friend of his. This is the guy from the opening too.
Oh, yeah, I already forgot half the opening. I
Yeah, it's
remember
him.
her boobs.
It's Jiggle and the third guy was there. The three friends.
like
and
a
they're
guy
the
in a
senior.
hoodie.
Yeah,
So
they're
we're
the
cool,
senior your
Sending you
god
out to
eaters.
battle. And I
Were
know
they
that's
like characters in a different game?
I'm gonna be right
Nope.
here
No?
with you. Got it?
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, and look at the
All right.
time. It's half past mission. Let's
I
go.
really like how all this anime hair is rendered.
Yeah, it's super nice, right?
Yeah, it's
like the
it's
anime physics,
nice.
the
It's
not the
shiny.
physics, the designs, like the models are
Yeah.
like super good for like
Yeah,
no
the way
reason.
the individuals bits of hair are all well placed and kind of go together good. I don't know. I just like it.
So now we get to come out to this city where the spheres are taken out of buildings for some weird reason.
Just bite marks.
Days for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Rook. We're gonna get some hands-on experience.
All right.
You got 3 big.
So
moves. Don't die. If you're in danger, frickin' run. And last, hide. Well, not hide. Use cover.
Is
Stealth
it just
wins
me, or is
fights.
our face slightly less detailed than
a little
I'm gonna
bit.
bottom
the
line.
Yeah.
NPC faces?
A little bit.
I understand why.
Because the NPCs have to be set, so it's like
Yeah, so
eh.
they could put more into them as opposed to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
But the faces they gave us were mostly set.
they were.
Like, the hair is one piece and then the face is one piece. They would have had to do a bunch of animations for individual faces, but
Yeah.
I mean, we
Hey
just look
there.
a little more
This is our
flat.
first field op together. I'm excited.
So
to
this
work
is the
with you.
starting area. Of
What is
every,
that bullshit
We're fighting
font
little
for his?
overtails today.
Is
This would be a pretty
that's-
basic hunt.
For
is that
what?
like
For his
fucking
name?
Times New Roman
Yeah,
or
that's
something?
Times New Roman. Yeah, yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't even
Oh,
think you can
man.
change that either.
Like,
It's really lame. I know.
yeah, my
Uh,
design sense as someone who understands HTML and CSS
So
is
the-
just like, God damn it, why?
The starting area is always kind of up here on this cliff. You can't jump, you can't dash until you drop off it, and then you can't get back up. Is the implication? Is like the
Okay,
way that
sure.
it's supposed to work. So what we're doing now is we're just going out. We're supposed to be hunting small origami.
Like the ones in the training thing, but maybe not shiny metal.
Well, yeah, real ones, like not fake versions of them.
Yeah.
What I'm actually doing going around here is I'm trying to find some of these.
A
Because
shiny.
yeah, there's gonna be like little shiny things
Silver.
sort of slipped
Okay.
around in different places all throughout the area. And it's like if you can, it's usually a good idea to go after just shinies and stuff. You can't climb on some of these buildings, and I really hate it.
Yeah, because they
some
gave
of them
you a
look
ledge
like
grab.
you should. I know, right?
Yeah, like you've
that's
got
a
a ledge grab, you should
fiber.
be able to use it everywhere.
Yeah, and like I said, like this is basically the best mode of transportation.
Yeah, it's very
It's even
Kingdom
better than like,
Heartsy.
because like normally your mode of transportation is like dashing. That's the
Yeah, but
fastest
there's
you
like
can go.
kind of a stop with
Yeah,
it.
there's a stop at the end, and this is running, and running's like, it's not too bad. But jumping and dashing is like so much faster.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
it's so
in
much
Kingdom
faster.
Hearts it's like that, but also you get a glide eventually.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think you get a glide in this, not right away anyway.
So it's like jump, double jump, dash, glide, and then that takes you really far.
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts is really cartoony about it,
There's
though.
the enemy. See him?
Yeah, it's a different texture. That one's
Yeah,
great.
I don't care enough to actually fight him right now because I saw another shiny.
Shiny.
Yeah, shinies are more important right now. And he's kind of a little guy anyway, so it doesn't really matter too
Thought
much.
that's what you're here to fight, though.
Yeah, that's who we are here to fight.
You
Like, I'm
you
looking
got
for
stuff to do.
shinies.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in that right now. Materials are always
I know it's your first
incredibly
time in the field.
important.
Just remember
Yeah.
to stay
So,
calm.
here we
Watch
go.
their movements and strike when you see an opening. Yeah, so
There we go.
you shouldn't stand right in front of a giant.